My father was born and raised on a farm about 20 miles from here, and he worked on the farm as a young person, but then he went away to college and became a physician actually, and got into international health and spent his whole career globe-trotting all over the world doing different projects. And so we grew up in this international flavor and were able to see a lot of the world. But when he retired, he decided to come back to his roots, and so they started looking around in this area, Middle Tennessee, for a place to live, and they found this farm. It wasn't even officially on the market yet, and they fell in love with it. 190 acres. So they bought 190 acres for their retirement. And at the time they bought it, their family was literally all over the world. We were in Kenya, my brother was in Tanzania, my other brother was in Guam, my sister was in Maryland. And they're saying, hey, you all, we have this big farm, come live here. You can each have 10 acres. And we kind of scoffed at that. But my wife and I, as I said, were both teaching at a school overseas. It was a school for missionaries' children, and we were dealing with a lot of issues with the children. And we started realizing as we were really seriously thinking about starting our own family that something was missing here. These children were not getting what they needed. And as we started really thinking about it and talking to the students and really praying about it, we realized that a lot of it had to do with the father not being in the home, you know, being so involved in a career that he was not available for his family. And so that started us really on the road to figuring out what we could do where we could be together. And it took a number of years. We came back from overseas and did different things, but eventually we realized through a lot of study, through a lot of, we feel it was the Lord's guidance, we decided that farming was the best option for having a family together, where I could be in the home and we could all work together. And so that's really how Bountiful Blessings Farm started. This was back in 1998, and I had no knowledge or background in farming. We'd had a garden for a few years, but it was really, we just jumped into the school of hard knocks and have spent the last 17 years trying to figure out how to farm, and we're still working at it.
Could you tell us a little bit about, you know, the fact that it's a CSA, right? You do CSA and...
yeah, so Bountiful Blessings Farm, we're certified organic. We do year-round growing. We have a summer CSA and a winter CSA. And then of course we sell at farmers market as well during the summer and do some wholesale. But our main focus is CSA because we love the interaction with the customers. We love building relationships, and that's what's working for us. Every year we tweak it a little bit, but we're still here after 17 years.